Hello everyone, Troy here. New Boruto spoilers dropped, so this is going to be a spoiler review. If you don't want to be spoiled on Boruto chapter 80, please click off the video. I'll give you time. There you go. Could have paused the video, but whatever. This is the cover page right here. As you see, it's just Sarada with her back turned, sharingan activated. She's doing a little pose or whatever. I don't really care about this chapter cover that much. I think the one from chapter 79 was kind of just perfect and the best chapter cover we've got. This one's kind of mid in my opinion, but if you're a Sarada fan, have at it. The subtitles within this chapter reads "with one's own will and eyes." That should give you a hint at what this chapter is going to be about. And the title is "If It's My Dad or Dad Would." Viz, of course, will probably change this in true Viz fashion, but whatever, right? Chapter begins where we left off. Boruto is still on the run, and Shikamaru asks Eda if she is sure that Boruto is the one who killed Naruto. Kawaki grabs Eda by the collar, and she says yes. Shikamaru makes a public announcement saying Boruto has now killed Naruto. So here's the pages right here. And again, don't mind the filter. This is to avoid copyright strikes or whatever. I can't share the complete chapter, let alone the chapter before its release. So bear with me, right? Kawaki is kind of showing his abusive side, I guess. He's kind of abusing Eda, forcing her to kind of go with the plan, go with the flow, grabbing her by a collar, make sure she follows directions, right? So she lies to Shikamaru. Shikamaru makes the announcements. There's nothing too really good or whatever in this. It's just something light, right? Next pages, Sarada breaks down after hearing Boruto has killed Naruto, and Mitsuki chases after Boruto. Eda asks Kawaki that does he have to go this far. Kawaki reiterates that he can keep Naruto sealed until he kills Boruto. Then Damon makes his entrance. So this seems to be affecting Sarada, at least mentally, a lot, because she's literally starting to cry and falls to the ground overhearing this shocking news. And Mitsuki just instantly bolts off against Boruto. And we also get a little cameo of Naruto and Hinata. They're not moving in a dimension. They seem to be unconscious. So for all the people who are wanting like inaccessible speed based Naruto for some reason, or thinking that he can just resist this and train in this dimension, he can't. Him and Hinata are unconscious. And Damon, in goofy Damon fashion, jumps on Kawaki, right? He's happy to see his sister okay. Whatever. Still chapters, none too bad, none too good. Just some mid stuff right here. So Sasuke then finds Sarada, and Sarada tells Sasuke that Mitsuki wants to kill Boruto. Since Sasuke is affected by Ida's ability, he considers Mitsuki's reaction to be natural. Sumire contacts Sarada, both of whom haven't been affected. So this confirms people's theories. I know it was a bit vague last chapter whether she can still resist Ida's ability, because Momoshiki only stated that Sarada could resist it. But it does get confirmed again that she can resist this ability. So Sumire and Sarada are the only people to resist Ida's ability, at least thus far. Next pages is Boruto versus Team 7. This was also in the flash forward a few chapters ago. People were wanting to see this happen. And we see as Boruto's rushing off, he sees Inogen, I believe his name is, flying within the sky on like size bird that he can mimic or whatever. And then we see Chocho's hand just come from the side and hit Boruto away. This kind of pushes him away. He grabs his balance back. The bird still distracts him and he gets hit with shadow paralysis by Shikadai. So Boruto seems to be in a tough position right here. Don't really know how he's going to get out yet. But next page it says, Sumire informs Sarada that this is all Ida's doing and everyone is under her spell. But it hasn't affected her or Sarada, and Sarada begins to cry. Sumire adds that us two are the only ones who can help Boruto. So for the Sumire fans, just like the anime, she's getting more build up, becoming a more important character within the story. I think for her and Sarada to be unaffected, this is perfect. Kind of like a 2v1 girls quarrel or whatever. And no, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I like Sarada, I like Sumire, I like Eda. They're all pretty good characters in my opinion. So this is good. More build up. Sarada's still crying, distressed. She doesn't really know what to do, which is understandable. She's very young. Her friend just got the whole world against him. Her best friend, by the way. And no one knows but her and Sumire the truth. So she's a little girl. This is completely in character for a child. She may be a ninja, but ninjas still have feelings, right? I don't want to see any comments about, oh, Sarada's bad. No, this is in character. This is consistent. All right. So next page is Sarada desperately tries to convince Sasuke that Boruto isn't the bad guy and he wasn't the one who killed Lord Seventh, aka Naruto. Sasuke is still trapped under Ida's spell and tells Sarada to go home. Sarada says, listen, Dad, my first and last act of selfishness. She's grabbing on, holding on to Sasuke. Sasuke seems to be confused because within one ear, he has his own brain and own inner thoughts telling him like, oh, this is the truth. Boruto killed Naruto or whatever. And then he has his own daughter who has no reason to lie to him, just in his ear telling him, please believe me, Dad, crying, shaking, just completely a honest reaction, genuine reaction. So he seems kind of confused, doesn't know what to do. Understandable. Next page, Sarada unlocks her Mangekyo Sharingan and she says, Papa, please help Boruto. This is what everyone has been waiting for. This is the design that you should see in the thumbnail and on side of the screen. Her Sharingan design. If you notice, it is shaped like a sun. This fits with the overall theme of Boruto, as Eda is the crescent moon, Damon has half a moon, and Boruto is like a full moon. So she is like the sun to his full moon, and their waxing and waning moon phases. This is peak. It's a little change from Kishimoto's previous design that he designed for her before this all got revealed like a couple years back, but it's roughly the same. This is what everyone's been waiting for, and just to kind of explain and go in depth on it, people think it's kind of weird that she unlocked it without having like hatred or murdering someone like other Uchiha. Well, no, she's feeling strong emotions. She's stressed out. Her whole world's flipped upside down. Her best friend just got the entire village turned on him, and his father is presumed dead. Like, she's literally just breaking the criteria for the Mangekyo. She's unlocking hers through love while everyone else unlocked theirs through hatred. I think this is a perfect way to give her the Mangekyo Sharingan without making her like an edgy Uchiha like Sasuke, Obito, and Madara. But I digress. Next pages. Sasuke swoops in and takes Boruto away. He tells Boruto about the time he first met him, Kawaki, and how he became his apprentice and how they defeated Momoshiki. Eda sees all of this and decides to go after Sasuke and Boruto. So this kind of proves that he is still affected by Ida's genjutsu or ability or shinjutsu, whatever, because he's talking about how he met Kawaki, even though these events happened with Boruto. People may be confused as why is he saving Boruto if he's admitting that he has these memories with Kawaki. Just bear with me. Next page says, Sasuke tells Boruto that he doesn't trust his own memories because Boruto is holding his headband. Sasuke tells Boruto that he trusts his daughter and would risk his life to help Boruto if that's what she wants. This is the perfect way to get Sasuke on Boruto's side without retconning or making him overpowered by resisting Ida's ability. A father just going off his daughter's trust and love alone rather than logical thinking and his own memories just shows how much trust he puts into his daughter and shows how much he actually loves his daughter, contrary to popular belief. This is again a perfect way to make someone pseudo resist her ability because her ability still works in actuality. He's just going against logic basically. Next pages. Momoshiki is pissed. He says that what has happened cannot be overturned. He demands Boruto to give him his body and stay shut out forever. Boruto doesn't break, and Momoshiki in a way applauds his mentality. Eda comes to apologize. This is a pretty funny page. Momoshiki's just standing next to Boruto, screaming at him. He's pretty mad that he doesn't get to control his body, and Eda just shows up out of nowhere, right? Now, you may notice they're in like a different place now. This doesn't seem to be nighttime, doesn't even seem to be Earth. The leaks, when they do leak, they don't show every single page. So this may be like a different dimension, a different time. Somewhere else, there may be a mini little hour shift. So that's why the scenery looks different, either a different time of day or in another dimension. All right. Next chapter or next page. Boruto smiles even in the face of despair and says that he has a blood of his father, mother, and grandfather running through his veins, a shinobi who inherited the will of fire. This is Boruto basically solidifying his ninja way, obtaining the will of fire, and just saying that he's going to take all of this at face value. He's not turning back. He's taking this on the chest. This is peak build-up. This is what we want in Boruto. And I actually love this shot of Boruto. He has his new scar, putting on his headband, kind of like how when he was going to fight Momoshiki, he put on his headband and they saw Naruto within him. This is the same thing. Again, very good build up and narrative in this chapter. This is the final pages that was released. Boruto prepares for training to become stronger to face Kawaki. Code plans revenge and Kawaki still wants to kill Boruto. Side text. I will put an end to this brother fight as a shinobi who inherited the Will of Fire. The story enters a new chapter. So this is the end, basically, of this arc of Boruto. We get this heat panel of Boruto next to Naruto, kind of solidifying his ninja way and Will of Fire amp or whatever. We get this hard shot of Kawaki looking up, and we get a cameo of Code. People have been wondering what he's doing. I guess he's still building an army. Design still fire as always. Kawaki and Boruto this chapter were just so good. Right? Peak. Now, Abdul also had a few more things to say. Right? He said, keep in mind, there's still a lot I haven't shared in terms of conversation and panels. I've only shared the most important bits. Hopefully, Luana will be able to further clarify some panels and pages for you guys. Please keep an eye on her account. To shed some light on the time skip conversation, I'm not sure myself because the word time skip isn't mentioned at all. It just says the story will enter a new chapter, but the sudden hiatus and the way the chapter ended all indicate a time skip in chapter 81. Let's wait and see. So like I said at the beginning of the video, doesn't outright say time skip, but maybe next chapter we'll get like a mini time skip or the time skip. And also this tweet right here proves he didn't share all of the pages. There's a few missing. So even watching this video, you'll come out of it with still some hope for the new chapter, and you can still be going with kind of like a surprise or like eye-opening experience. This is only like 26 to 28 pages, if I'm not mistaken. I counted earlier, but yeah. Now, some reasons people said that the time skip may not be coming next chapter is because we still haven't gotten that Kawaki panel where he's in like his Kawashiki form with the horn and Karma 2 form, whatever you want to call it. He has like blood on his face. We still haven't got that. All the pages haven't been shared, so we may still get that. I don't care if the time skip is next chapter or not. I'm just excited for next chapter. There also is a 3-month hiatus for Boruto. This kind of indicates there will be a time skip as well. So, yeah. Chapter 80 is the last one until August. August is when chapter 81 will drop. So that is a 3-month break. The Minato manga may be filling that slot, or it just won't be filled at all, but we won't have Boruto for 3 months. The volume ended chapter 79 as well, I believe, but they could also squeeze chapter 80 in. We can get the volume cover, and we may get a Boru card as well. I'm hoping we get a Boru card, a data book announcement, or something like that. But volume did end last chapter. They may sneak chapter 80 in there as well. With that being said, that's the entire video. I don't really have anything else to say. This chapter was probably my favorite chapter of the year, including the Boruto Scar chapter, including the Eda chapter. This chapter was just full excitement. With the 28 pages we did get, this was full excitement. I love this chapter, love the way she got her MS, loved her MS design, love what it represents. A 10 out of 10 chapter for me. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, share. More Boruto content while it's on hiatus, so you can look out. There will be theories, power scaling, whatever. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.